Hello and welcome back to Rustin' and Busted. Today we are trying out a new camera. This is Emily's little Osmo we got a little while ago for traveling and whatnot. We'll probably use it for car shows and all kinds of other fun things. I just need to figure out how to use it. So what we're doing today is we're moving on to completing the front end. We've got everything else buttoned up. We're going to install the fan. I've done a little special thing to the fan. And I'll show you guys. It looks really good right now as it is, but it's not done. I took it apart and disassembled it and cleaned it, so I'm just going to finish that up. I got to wash it in the sink upstairs. Thank you, Emily, for that. And yeah, we're going to move right on to the exhaust. As soon as that is done, then the wiring starts and we fire this up. So the exhaust is next. We're going to get into that as soon as we finish installing this fan. Let's go. Today we are going to work on some exhaust pipe. We got a little bit of progress made here on this fan and the engine. We got the rad in, we got all that kind of stuff. Now we're going to move on to the exhaust system. I'll show you what I bought and what we're going to do and how we're going to build it. We're going to put in some O2 sensors and kind of get that stuff all buttoned up and then ready for some wiring. And that would be the only thing left to do before we start the car. So hopefully get this thing up in the air soon and we'll just start slapping some pieces away. I picked up a kit on Amazon from Crater. It's 2.5-inch exhaust. It's basically a box of exhaust pipe. It comes with four 4-foot pieces, a whole bunch of elbows and 90s and 180s and a bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to have tons left over, but there's tons to actually make this exhaust system, I think, from a single outlet to a dual exhaust from the headers that we have. So I've got a flange on already, did some test fitting, so it's going to be good. Hopefully I can showcase some of this. It's going to be under the car, so it'll be a little hard to do, but I'll do my best to show you how I did that. So let's get started. Okay, exhaust is on. Now it's just tacked in place, and I was going to take it off and fully weld it, but I think maybe we should try and get the car started, or at least maybe make sense of some of this wiring. I can take the exhaust off anytime and button it up and kind of paint it and stuff. That's going to be in another video. I'm going to be doing POR 15 high temp paint, and we're going to do a couple coats of that on the exhaust and kind of make sure it lasts a little while. So right now, as you can see behind me over here, we've got a spaghetti full of fun, and also inside the car underneath the dashboard we've got also another bit of fun. So the engine bay doesn't have any wiring at the moment, and I'm gonna have to go through this. I want to depin a few things and get rid of some of the stuff. So I don't know if it would be that difficult to even just get the car running, but I also need to find my timing gun. I have one here somewhere and I don't know where it is. So anyway, I think we're going to get started maybe pulling some of this wiring out, and we're going to plug it into the car here and hopefully get that stuff going. I do have to weld in a O2 sensor to the exhaust, so we're going to do that as well once I do all the rest of the exhaust. But for now, I think it'll just throw an engine code. No big deal. So we're going to hop in the car. We're going to clean up some of that wiring that's inside too. It's still covered in mouse crap. So we're going to give that a wipe and hopefully not get too much water in the car itself. Maybe just give that a clean. And then connect the battery. I also have a new battery box, which I'm going to put up underneath, and I'll show you that as I put them on. So let's go! Okay, might as well do a little update here. So I got a lot of this stuff plugged in. Stuff that goes into the ignition, that's all plugged in. So now we just need the key. Should I put the cluster on? The old digital cluster?
One thing at a time.
Well, this way you can see what it's reading.
Do you even know where it is?
Yeah, it's up in that box. I'll get it. And here we got some spaghetti. Beautiful, delicious spaghetti. Oh, I need to torque down that harmonic bolt before we try anything. However, I hooked the power up. I'm going to tighten down this negative right now, and we're going to see if anything sizzles, pops, bangs. You know, all that stuff. I did find some nasty wires in all these plugs. Basically, what we're going to do is try and start it. If it does start, then that's fantastic. And then we can start working our way back through this mess and get rid of some things. I just want to make sure that I have everything plugged into the right place, and obviously that it turns over, and we're getting fuel and we're getting all kinds of stuff. So I splurged and put $20, sorry, $40, sorry, 20 liters of Supreme gas in, so we'll see how that goes, and should be all good. So we're going to try it out.
Are we live? I have no idea. Oh, I think we're live.
Uh-oh.
It's like really dark though.
What's dark?
The screen.
Oh, because you're pointing the wrong way. Oh, I see.
What do you mean?
I see.
People are here and giving us cards, but I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna start the car, guys. Oh, I just ran into something.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try.
Right now we're not getting anything, though.
We aren't? I don't know how to next. Manage the live and okay. I don't. You questions, whatever. Add filters. We don't need to do that. Hello. Someone is from Belgium.
Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Belgium.
Alex. Are we actually starting the car?
All right.
Okay.
You started too quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is just to get everyone excited that the car starts.
Well, I hope it starts. We're gonna see.
Should we, like, cut the power while you're plugging things in?
Yeah. That's no fun.
Okay. I feel
Pump's
like...
not even priming.
Okay.
That's the problem.
I'm just... Hey, Will!
Hey, Willie.
Um,
I don't know. Maybe we should come back.
we might need to return.
We'll have to return.
But, so now,
But what?
I feel like before these numbers weren't here.
What numbers?
Up here.
Yeah, they weren't until I plugged this in.
Oh, okay, so, good. I did notice.
Sorry, I'm fixing things slowly. Looking for something that doesn't belong. Oh. These wires don't match at all.
The colors?
But this can probably plug in there. No, just kidding. There's some big ass wires right here. I should really just get the manual, shouldn't I? What the hell is that? I feel like I'm missing half the harness here.
I don't know. This is all trash.
Little recap.
Yeah, okay, here's trash. Here's your tank. It's getting chilly with the sun going down. This is for lights back here, so we know it's not that. We have the nice new exhaust tips. This is what your channel would sound like if I narrated, because I have no idea what's happening. Here is the rest of the exhaust pieces going to a good home. No,
Here's the exhaust tips.
that was back there.
Yeah, it's good.
Here's a door. Do you need door? Don't need these right now, right? Because that's... Okay. Did you...
Heater.
Anybody on here want to help me torque down the harmonic balancer bolt? Who can point that out for me? Tell me when I'm getting warmer or colder or more delirious. Or okay. There's a puppy. Guys, there's a puppy. Look how cute it is. Oh, hold on. I gotta hold it steady. No. Oh, you want me to have attention to you?
What? No.
Oh. I found something I can summarize better.
It's all good.
Okay. Are we gonna take a break and circle back?
Maybe.
Something's happening.
We just jumped the stir.
Okay.
So it works.
What does it mean?
Just means it works. It turns over, and that's it. Still no fuel pump. Something is missing. Something is not plugged in.
Okay, we are back. I'll give it a second to see if anyone would like to join us again. I say we. He has done like a bunch of stuff. It's been a few hours, an hour? I don't even know. But we're going to give it a go. See if this time it works.
So, we have, is there anybody in?
We have, Tyler. Look at that glass. Ooh, yeah.
Shiny.
Shiny!
Okay. We get fuel. We get spark. No signal to the starter. No key action. Ooh. Wear your gloves, folks. So I'm gonna try and jump the starter. See if that helps. I did pour gas over the floor earlier, so.
What?
Yeah, don't worry, that's fine.
Is there like a explosion-free zone I should be?
I do need to make a small adjustment on
The...
Okay. So I'm just jumping the starter. We know it works. I had to turn over. I just can't get any signal going to the starter, so from the key. So we'll see what happens. There's a relay or something that's unplugged over there. I can't figure out what wire it is. I gotta give her
Okay.
a shot.
Okay. Oh! What was that?
Well, I tried to start.
But what happened?
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Okay. Woohoo! Power! There's fire! That's fire. Ah, going backwards. There's a lot of something happening. What is that? What is that?
It's the paint burning off the headers.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoops.
I guess the paint
It's not.
that I bought didn't really stand up to the heat, I guess.
Oh, it's okay. Now we're painting the garage.
Yeah.
It does run.
I had no doubt.
You had no
Did
doubt.
you have any doubt?
I had no doubt.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it stinks pretty bad.
Yeah. Sound pretty good, eh?
Yeah,
Freaking loud.
a little bit. It's okay.
We got some fine tuning to do, but the exhaust sounds pretty good. I mean, it's not finished, but
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. I think the door should be fine, right? We're not gonna.
I don't think
set
you
off
could-
the fire alarm.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Wow.
Well, we can't pretend like the smoke doesn't exist.
That was worth the $40 it cost me for 20 liters of gas today. Thanks so much for watching. See you on the next one. Who's watching now?
We have I think I get up here.
Oh, Danny's Custom.
So we have
Are you saying hi to the people joining?
I'm not capable.
Oh, Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Is Kelly in?
Kelly's there, and Mike.
Mike. John.
Tyler.
Mike Dip.
Will.
Willie.
Hello.
Can you go down?
Yeah, me.
Sure we can. Just pretend it's cannabis.
'Cause
Did you see it start?
No, Will got in right after, I think.
Will got in?
Yeah.
See, contrary to popular belief, I do know what I'm doing.
Of course you
A
do.
little bit.
It's been a whole year. At least. Longer. It's really quite stinky.
I didn't even check
What?
I didn't even check
God.
Well, temp is 69 Celsius.
Oh, man.
Cool temp is low. Let's check if there's oil pressure.
Oh, it's so stinky.
What do you mean?
It's so stinky. And that's not normal exhaust stink.
I know, it's paint. Get out of here.
Could you turn off the heater?
Can you back up? Get
Well,
out of here.
it's cold out here, though. I don't want to suffocate. Is it filling the whole house with that smell? Do you think?
It's the paint of the headers. Burning.
Okay.
I have to take them off, I guess, and get a power to it. Does anybody want to hear it starting?
We got 6 people. We've got some people saying they didn't hear it start.
Oh, yeah?
So let's go again.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
He's on.
Yeah. What is all that black stuff on the floor?
What? What?
Is that just like floor?
What black stuff?
It looks like.
Did someone want you to say that?
No, I'm
That's a
asking.
joke.
I'm asking.
No, what black stuff?
Is it not all like?
What? No, there's water in there for condensation.
There's water. Okay.
Oh, God.
No fire. There's smoke though.
Oh, it smells so good.
It smells so bad.
What do you mean so bad?
It's not exhaust smell. That's
It's paint. Burning
chemical
paint.
smell.
Burning paint, yeah. So no fire, that's good.
That is very good. Although, oh, trying not to shake. I'm a little chilly.
One plug.
Just that easy.
3 hours of searching for one plug. So, you know, the car has to... Whoa, that's cool. It's like stabilized. That has to tell the computer that it's in park. That was not telling the computer it was in park. That's why this didn't work. Look, an Udi.
Quackers.
Quackus. And just like that, it runs. Did you have any doubt? I didn't. So yeah, as you saw in that last clip there, I spent 3 hours or so looking for that one plug. It just, you know, you get too excited and you don't realize that it's something so simple. Plug in the shifter, it knows it's in park, it'll start. So that's why it would start jumping the starter and not with the key. So now it starts right up with the key, no problem. The dash is really nice. That actually held up, which I'm very surprised. I will post a video on how I rebuilt that cluster. I don't think I have yet, but I did that a while back. I'll probably put some clips of that when I do the interior, put the interior back together, kind of clip back and forth, and show you how and what I needed to do to get that to work. So, that being said, that's the end of this video. We are going to move on to buttoning up some things. We're going to start doing a lot of small stuff, again, to kind of clean up this area, get some of this wiring harness cut back, and start testing for the lights and things like that, and get those wires run up to the front so I don't have to worry about those, and we'll tie them up out of the way. I've got some heat shrink wrap. I've got to put on some fuel lines on the other side, as well as some exhaust header wrap. I think I'm going to put on the headers when I take off the exhaust to fully weld it all. So that will all be in the next video. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, be sure to hit the subscribe button below. Lots more coming, and this car needs to run this summer, so we need to get it out on the street and do a couple shakedown tests on the street and test the brakes and, you know, make sure it turns and all this kind of thing. So yeah, we're getting pretty close to nice days. It's nice days now, so we need to get moving. So as of now, I'm part of the Amazon affiliate program. So anything I use in the video will be in down below. If you want to go purchase your own, either it's tools or parts or something like that that I bought on Amazon, hitting that link always supports the channel. So we'll see you on the next one. Take care.